Good evening. This thing on? I think everything is working. So, I know what you're thinking. You're expecting D-Trace or Batman. And so now you know. The real Batman is StormGoatRider. You're welcome. So, with this revealing, we're going to go and play some No Man's Sky a little bit here with Freaky Autumn. He's joining us tonight. And, yeah, audio works, thanks. That's always good. I think my last stream I started and I was just sitting here rambling for about 5-10 minutes and, you know, it was muted. Nobody could hear me, so that was fun. But, anyway, so how are y'all doing? What's going on out there in chat world? Chat world. The chatterbox, perhaps. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I got some new lighting set up here, so I think it's, I don't know if it's affecting the stream as far as my video, but for me, it looks like I've got these waves of Technicolor just waving across the screen. But
it looks like you got like a teal going on. Are you doing vaporwave colors?
Vaporwave?
Yes. So like it's kind of the latest craze in PC building, which sounds silly to say, but it's kind of a purple, like a light purple and teal.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's so nice on the eyes.
Yeah. I've got a couple different things. I got kind of a teal color. That's the background, and then in the foreground I got more of an amber color along with my spotlight or my key light. So
Okay.
switching it up a little bit, you know. I had these new lights and I didn't really play with them much until we went and did the Call of Duty tournament. So I wanted to see what I could do around here with them. Before I planned on just doing background lighting like I was doing. Is that you?
It is.
You like my shack?
It's very nice. It came with a few free landing pads.
Oh man. Yeah, it's it's a bus stop. All right, we'll say that. I haven't really done anything with it. And actually, I've been waiting to hook up with Sergeant Biscuit because he's got some cool planets he found that I want to go and set my base up, like my actual real base. This just happens to be the first one I ever stopped at. So anyway.
As far as planets go, this is not a bad one. Bit radioactive, but it looks very nice.
Yeah, it is toxic, so or radioactive, but I don't know. It worked for a starter base. It got me where I needed to be. So anyway, I should probably show everybody else the planet that we're talking about here. Let's go ahead and move to live stream. There we go. That is not Freaky Autumn, by the way. Ooh, neither. That's Freaky Autumn. Yep, this little get troll looking thing, right? Say hi.
What? Oh no, I'm I'm by your launch pad outside.
No, here he is. Hello there. Good day, sir. Very nice.
Greetings.
So yeah, this is the digs, and I did what I should have done, which is build right next to some facility. The problem with that is, as you know, is if it's a moderate or high sentinel activity, they're always around. So anytime I need to come out here and just mine a few things, I have the sentinels already on me.
Oh yeah, that's
So
not fun.
it's more annoying than anything, but yeah, it is what it is. Sweet ride you got there. You know, I'm super disappointed. I wanted to complete Expedition 1 so I can get that golden, well, what is it? I forget what kind of ship it was. But it looked kind of like that ship, cross between that and like an X-Wing. You know what I'm talking
the
about?
Golden Vector.
Golden Vector, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet looking ship. You know, I feel like I got scammed though. I did the, I didn't get scammed. Okay, let me back up. So I completed Expedition 2, and yes, I got the Normandy, but when I went back to the Anomaly to collect my loot, I was disappointed. It was the first expedition I actually ever completed, and there was like almost nothing there. Like I got a few things that they're menial. You know what I mean?
It was a very short expedition, so it was not meant to be anything more than a shout out to to Mass Effect. I think it was a partnership to basically promote the Mass Effect remaster that was relaunching.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they just threw something together really quick to put it out.
Yeah, it could be.
And I think I'm hoping our next one will be pretty substantive. I am really disappointed I didn't do the first expedition though now, because there's rewards I will never get, you know.
Yeah.
That kind of bums me out.
And I didn't really understand the first one. Was the main reason I didn't do it. I was just like, I tried it a couple times with like a few other players. You were on one of them, right? And we just kind of
Yes.
muddled around and did some things, but we didn't actually accomplish anything other than getting our ships up and running.
And
So.
the initial issue with Expeditions is right when it released, it was super buggy. I kept crashing a whole bunch, so for like the first week and a half,
Yes,
I
that's
just
true.
didn't even play it.
Yeah, that was true, which was too bad. But yeah, we'll see what the next one brings up for us.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, I did the new ACFT today. Have you had the pleasure?
We've done a little walkthrough, and the ACFT, we're doing it tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, full up?
Yep, a diag, so.
Cool. Yeah, we just did that. I've done a couple three walkthroughs, but this is the first time I've actually done it. And truth be told, I was actually, and it was just a diagnostic, but it was started at 8, but I had another meeting I had to be at. Who's here? I didn't know the meeting I had to be at 8 o'clock, so I go to my meeting. So I didn't get done until like 8:45, and then I rushed over to catch up with the ACFT. So I jump right in. First event, deadlifts. So I knock out deadlifts, go straight from that to ball toss, straight from that to push-ups, and then fell in with everybody else. So I did the first 3 events like back to back. Which wasn't that bad, I guess, but anyway. All right, my inventory
That sounds brutal.
full. I should probably move some stuff around because I am.
I'm just cluttering your base with all my ships because I kind of feel like it.
Well, I got room, obviously. See, my whole base is a landing pad, so you don't really need to. All right, let's move some of that over. Ooh, silicate powder. What are
I
you
just
on?
broke a giant mushroom.
How dare you? What am I supposed to craft here? My, I don't care. Oh, I think I have a mission dialed in right now, and it's telling me to build stuff. Oh, find ion batteries. Okay. And then return to the scientist. Let me do that real quick.
Oh, okay, you're doing the base making missions. Those are fun.
Yeah, well, as you can see, my base can use it, right?
Yeah, just a little.
How many batteries does he want? He wanted 3.
I got very lucky. I found a paradise planet that I like in a economy 3 system with combat level 1 and no sentinels or low sentinel activity.
Nice.
So
that
is where I live.
Batteries. Give ion batteries. Did I tell you also that I started playing this game because I was still on console, but I started playing this game on console, and then because I have the Xbox Game Pass and everything, I was able to transfer it over to PC, and I enjoy this game so much more on the PC than I ever did on the console.
Oh, really? Why is that? There's like better controls and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually much easier. So, and I've decided that when I want to actually play a game, I enjoy it more on the PC. But if I just want to sit back on the couch and relax, and I'll play Unravel 2 with my wife, because it's like a little, family-friendly co-op game that she enjoys, then we can just sit back on the couch and play, and it's nice. But anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that. I recently got an Xbox controller for my computer here, so it's something that's kind of like comforting about the controller, I think.
It is, because you just set it in your lap and there you go. Awesome. But then I know some folks who play on the PC but with a controller, so maybe that's the best of both worlds. I don't know, but I do prefer the controls much better on the PC. Excuse me.
You have no power in your base.
You know what? Look, it's made out of wood. It's a shack, okay? Do you see these stairs? They don't go anywhere. They just go up and then they stop. Okay? So I don't know how you can get upset with me right now. Mary Poppins, what's going on? What's new with this update? Okay.
I don't get upset.
So this update, apparently you can ride your flying pets now. We haven't done that yet. That's actually on my list of things that I would like to do if we have time in conjunction with some of the other stuff we're going to do tonight. But there's supposed to be a lot of more, what is it, biome updates? So
yes. So the caves are got a bit of a makeover.
Yep.
And also just the surface features on the planet are
as you can see right now.
Yeah, a lot of graphics updates. They changed the lighting a whole bunch. So as you can see right now, it's kind of drizzling. That didn't really used to happen the same way. And if you look carefully, I think
clouds.
you might even see the ground gets wet, kind of.
It does. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mary Poppins. We do appreciate that.
Hey,
I'm supposed to dance. I forgot my Nintendo gun. So usually when we get a new follow, I've got a well, it's actually my wife's gun. Hold on a second. Let me go get that.
I think we have the dance emoji too. Hold up here.
Yeah. So yes, we have an original 1985 Nintendo Zapper. And what normally happens is I jump up and down in my seat and I shoot this sucker off a few times. So sorry about that. We'll have to plug that back in for our next stream. But anyway, glad you're here. Yeah, so it's raining right now, and normally when it's raining, that means that you're getting doused with some nasty, harmful things you don't like, either radiation or something else. But in this case, it's just raining, and I'm on a radioactive planet already, so yeah, so that's what's going on. So this is my new ship, actually, the purple one.
We have a new ship. Hold on,
well,
let's look at it. I'll stop.
It's the one that's been here. Ooh, I really like the birds of prey one you got here. Your hauler. I like that one. I almost picked one up, but it was a C or a B class, and I had to wait for this one, which I think is only an A class.
Yeah, this one was actually a reward for the Twitch drops.
Oh, which I totally missed out on. Wait, which one? Or yeah, that's cool.
The big hauler with the.
I have not seen one like this before. That's interesting. It doesn't tell me what class your hauler is.
Oh, weird.
It's
the red
blank.
One?
It just says class hauler. Let's see. No, it doesn't give me all the ship data. Can you see mine by chance?
Yeah, let's take a look here.
This is how you figure out what class it is and whether you want it or not.
Yeah, you're right. I can't tell with yours. Interesting.
Yeah. And then as soon as I pick this ship up, your yellow ship here, the Big Fin.
Yes.
That's one that I was trying to get. That was the only S-class ship that I saw that I wanted, but I didn't pick it up because I had just traded for this one and I didn't want to waste my money. And I have a bunch of busted ships in my freighter because, you know what? Well, look at my base. The wooden shack, if that tells you anything. Oh, thank you.
With solar panels.
Look at you. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let me hook them up to some batteries, and we'll get your base a little powered here.
Yeah, I actually have a power generator in the back. but it's a biofuel reactor, and it just eats the energy, the carbon. So anyway, so Mary Poppins, do you have you played this game before? I'm just wondering and curious. Wondering if you found your way over here because you were searching for No Man's Sky or not, or if you just stumbled onto the stream. Because I love this game, by the way. And this is the game that actually I was playing, Astroneer. I don't know if you've seen that game before. It's a really fun game, and it's super family friendly. So that's nice, but this game was like the next level, obviously. I did enjoy that one. There's some other aspects that I really enjoyed from that game that aren't the same in this one. But
Astroneer.
Yeah, Astroneer's a good game. It's more cartoony. This has a little more, realism feel to it. And there's not really a lot of things that can kill you besides yourself. I mean, there's some nasty plants, but there are no animals. There's no animal life there.
Okay.
So you could get killed by a nasty plant or something, but that's about it. Or, dying of no oxygen. Which is like one of the main one of the main things throughout the game is like you have to tether yourself to oxygen. You have to get a generator to generate the oxygen. It's good.
Another thing that's new, I was just reminded walking by one of my ships. Go to the front of your ship or one of my ships, except the exotic. It doesn't have. There's a light. There's a headlight now, and if you go stand next to it, you can see the rays like casting onto the ground. It's super cool.
Oh yeah.
That is also new.
Yeah, it's getting a facelift, actually. So anyway, all right. Enough
Lead the
charity
way,
work
good sir.
on my base. I do appreciate it though.
Of course. I don't think it'll last the night. There's only one battery, but during the day you'll have power.
Nice.
So.
Okay, the space anomaly. So, I need to bring the Word of Apollo's plan to Nada, which is part of the main storyline, which will coincide with bringing forth the space anomaly and then running some missions if you're game. If you are game. You're game for a game, if you know what I mean. So, let's do this.
I just picked one of my 6 ships.
Who's this guy? Crashing into my stuff. Alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is new as well. As you can see my screen, you can see all the stars that are up in the sky. Before, basically you would have a black screen with my ship on it, and anything like asteroids you'd be able to see. But beyond that, like this, what would this be called? I'm drawing a blank
Like
on my...
Yeah, the star field of the night sky. You can see it from the planet's surface. And then also, if you just look at your asteroid
gas cloud.
it was much, like, explosionier, if that's a word. it made little dust particles and stuff.
Yeah. So, yep. Yeah, when you're like shooting the asteroids and stuff. Yeah. So a lot of little detail work has been put into it, just making the game even that much better. So, yeah, I like it. What do the planets look like? About the same? The planets look about the same. Okay. While I was doing Expedition 2, I was trying to take shortcuts through the universe to get to my final destination. and I had limited resources because I didn't actually, watch all the YouTube videos and figure out how to, cheat, if you will, by doing the walkthrough. So I got out there, and I got stuck in a system with like 0 stars. So there was no space station. I could not purchase any components to make more warp fuel. But luckily, I had enough precious cargo on board that enough, raiders came to try and shoot me and take my stuff. That I was able to get some. Yeah, I got the components I needed.
Wow, I've never heard of getting materials that way, but I guess that would
Well,
work.
and so the other thing was, I'm like, well, crap, there's only like 3 planets here, but that's okay. I'll just jump down on one of these planets, and I'll get some copper, and I'll turn it into. I'm drawing a blank again. It's been a day. I'll tell you what. Hold on. Yeah, chromatic metal there, so that I can make the components that I needed to get the fuel. So there was nothing. There was no chance. Like, it was ammonia deposit and like some other, precious metal that doesn't get me where I needed to go. So I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck here. I can't warp away. My freighter didn't have anything. And so I started Googling, like, how do you fix this? And like, Reddit was basically, all the stories I read were they had a buddy get on the next time that their buddy could get on, and then come to the system and drop him off some stuff. And I'm like, I ain't got nobody to help me out right now. Like, I got stuff to do, because it was, where was I at?
Time was ticking, I imagine. It was near the end of the expedition.
Right, yeah. The countdown timer was going, and yeah, so anyway, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. Let's see, why don't we do that? I don't think you can see the anomaly, can you?
I need to load my own anomaly. Is that where we're going now?
Yeah, head into the anomaly. I just need to talk to the 2 boys, and then I think we go and start doing some missions and just stash in the cash.
The anomaly then.
Excuse me, I'm parked here. It's gonna land you right on top of me. That's funny. Oh, I thought you were gonna land right on top of me.
Hold on, let's see. I'm about to enter here.
Oh, I thought that was you.
Oh,
okay.
Somebody's hostile scanning me, but it doesn't matter because I entered the anomaly.
Ooh, there's some fancy ships here.
All right, I'm coming in now. Here we go. Oh, put me over on the right side.
Huh. There's some cool ships here. I want one. All right. Let's go see what they got to say.
Hauler way over there.
It's my little baby hauler. It's pretty. It's bluish purple. It goes along with the theme, right?
That's true. Although in this game, you can notice my theme is black and yellow, or at least mostly.
Yeah. All right, Nado, you're gonna help me out. I think you got something to tell me.
Yeah, honestly, I have not done very much of the main story.
Well, what have you been doing?
Building an awesome base. That's about it.
That's good. I've been totally, I haven't even been doing the missions, the storyline that much, really.
No, me either. Like, I got some of the base components, the people there, like the scientist and the weaponsmith and a couple things like that. Just actually mainly to fill out my big base, because I have this huge base that's way too big for me. But I needed people there so I could build everybody a room and stuff. But it's pretty cool. Oh, hey, I have to go get my emergency broadcast receiver of the day. Every week, Helios gives you an emergency broadcast receiver.
What? Where is this? On the anomaly?
Down. Yeah, on the anomaly. Here, go right. Or sorry, yeah, right.
See, I learned something.
and then you come over here, and this is Helios. I think this is Helios. And if you talk to him, and ask him about, well, here, I'll open the chat up. Young one, yada yada yada.
You who still roam the boundaries of the universe.
If you ask about derelict freighters, he'll give you an emergency broadcast receiver, which you can use to find derelict freighters.
Oh yeah, I might have done this. Oh, give data, decline. I'm gonna give data. Thank you, little one. Take these nanites. He gave me nanites.
Oh, was there not an option to ask about derelict freighters?
Correct. I got 1,000 nanites though. That's cool.
Interesting. There might be you might have to have a certain area in the story.
Yeah, probably.
But every week you can go get an emergency broadcast receiver from him. I mean, maybe you have to raid a freighter first. That might be the requirement.
Okay. It's all good. Well, you know what we can do? Plan A now. Right?
Yes, yeah, which was to just do some of these missions and get some resources.
Cashola. Gotta do at least one mission, right? Alright, Nexus, what you got? Something hard,
collecting
right?
Hadal cores. Okay.
Unearth
Joy of
ancient
Home.
bones.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Construct an outpost.
Yeah.
Not dangerous
Mighty Friendship.
pirates.
Pirates. Those are easy ones.
Those are easy ones.
Collecting Hadal cores. I'm not sure exactly what that is. The one you don't want is the killing the monstrosities. That's like terribly dangerous. But it is really fun. You just stand on top of your ship where they can't get you.
I'm thinking ancient bones. That just sounds intriguing to me right now.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Are we... It says you're not ready. Why would that... Doesn't make any sense.
Are you... Oh, you're not in the... Hold on, let me leave and come back. You're not in the mission. Are you in the Skeletal Legacy mission?
Cylindra, thank you for following. Welcome to the Washington Army National Guard gaming program. You know, I didn't even introduce myself, but I introduced you, Freaky Autumn. Did you know that?
Well, thank you.
That's hilarious. Maybe I roundabout way introduced myself, but anyway, hey, I'm StormGoatRider. Welcome here. Playing some No Man's Sky tonight. We're trying to figure out. I think we figured out which mission we're gonna do, but now we're just
I don't see the mission
discussing.
you're on. Maybe if you ready up, I'm confused.
You know what? I'm going to back out as well. As you can see, we have not done this team missions very much, so...
Oh, I think the mission name changed. Spine of History, I think it is now.
Okay, I'll click on it.
Alright.
And then no participants registered. Maybe... Hold on a second, where are you? I know...
Hit
I know what I'm
initialize.
gonna do.
Hit initialize. You have to join in.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. So when it said no participants registered because I hadn't initialized it. I initialized it last time. There we go. Accept. So now if you join that mission, just
This is
hit the
gonna be fun.
initialize mission button.
Unearth ancient bones, right? Spine of History?
Yep.
Did
you hit initialize? Did you join it?
StormGoatRider.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
And now we're ready.
And now you're ready.
Yeah.
Ready
One
up.
person initializes, and then other people have to join.
See? That was easy. All right. You know what I should do is take one of my busted rides in case I see something good and offload it so I can get a better ship. I like this ship. I just got this one and I do like it. I like the little halo thing going on around it, but
I've got too many of them.
well, so how many ships do you have? You can only have 6, right? In your freighter?
Yeah, I have 6.
Yeah, so I'm full, but the other 4 are garbage. I don't know why I claimed them. I was going to scrap them, but
Yeah.
I never fixed them up to do that. So
We could do that a little bit later if you want
Yeah.
to. It's really good to get.
So I have another good ship, another hauler, but it's like a C-class. It was the first one that I found. And, yeah, but I wanted a different ship, so I found this A-class.
Oh, the new hyperspace looks so cool.
It does look a lot better than it did. I'm digging it. There's like little stars in it. Before it was just like a yellow-green, right?
Yeah, before it was just kind of like a yellowy-green, just whitewash, basically.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I think the planets do look a little bit better from the outside.
Yeah, they did something with the lighting. I'm not sure what they did, but they did something with the lighting. It's really nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of little particles. Alright, so we are headed to Bone-Rich Planet such and such. So, here we go. On our way.
Planet E. Halden Gamma. A corrosive planet.
Yeah, again, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I love this game. It's a good game.
It's a blast.
Let's see, what else have I been having a lot of fun playing lately? Apex Legends. Now, let me start off by saying I suck really bad at Apex Legends, but I love it. I've actually been playing some Fortnite as well, and it's kind of funny because we'll go into Fortnite, and I usually play with my nephew, and we usually crush it. Like we're always top 10. Always. A rare case that we're not. You know what I mean? Like it's fun because who doesn't love winning? But then we switch off and we'll play like Apex Legends and just get crushed, destroyed. But it's a lot more sweaty. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna put her down right here. Good day, sir.
All right, we are both here.
I'm gonna go ahead and just hit the save beacon.
Let's check this cave out first,
Deal.
because I think the caves are new.
Yeah, so it's raining, and this plant definitely looks wet.
Yeah, definitely. Like the ground is shimmering.
This Cave Morrow is redesigned, I think.
It's a lot brighter. Yeah.
I don't have very much room. You can have those if you want them.
Okay, I was gonna take half, but I'll just grab more.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, have you been naming everything you find?
I was, and I don't really now. The main thing, unless I see something really striking, or planets, I will name planets, because I don't always like names. So, for instance, my home system, I named all 5 of the planets and the name of the system.
Okay. I don't think I even did that. Let's see. Anything else cool in here?
Biscuit's been naming his planets like Biscuit something.
Yeah. I've been doing silly stuff too myself, but not the like same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yes, this cave biosphere is definitely updated. Oh come on, I don't want that one. Check it out, eh? Units received. So during the expedition, I definitely made sure that I was naming everything I could.
Oh yes, that way.
Because a bunch of people would see it.
Okay, I did tag a burial site that we do need to make our way towards. I just wanted to come check the cave out because it's kind of cool.
Yeah, we're good. So in order to get the flying pets, though, we need to have advanced bait. bait. How do you do the thing where you use your jetpack but basically hover off the ground?
I'm not sure. I hit Q in jetpack, and it does like a melee.
There's a large snake thing in the ground. Or is that above ground?
It's like flying for me.
Oh.
Look at
Wow.
those things are kind of cool.
I want to fly that one. It's like an eel. I'm still playing around scanning stuff. Because why not?
I'm gonna head over to the burial site. I'm too lazy to walk.
Were you on the stream when we were playing and what did I see? Oh, it was I milked a cow.
What?
Yes, so we just gone wrong and there was this animal creature and I wasn't trying to hurt it or anything, but I was just messing with it, and it just, when I walked up to it, it gave me the option, do you want to milk the whatever the thing was? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm officially a space farmer now, you know?
Yeah, of course I want to milk the cow. That's crazy. I did know that there is like proper husbandry in the game. You can have you know, feed animals and breed them and you know, get eggs and stuff and make meals with them. On the anomaly, I don't remember its name. I think it's Kronos. Will eat your food and give you nanites for it. So there's actually a way to make what's called mystery meat stew. It's pretty easy to make, and you'll get a stack of 50, and each stack of 50 will get you like 3,000 to 4,000 nanites. The problem is you have to sit there and click through the dialogue one at a time for the entire stack, which is very tedious.
All right, I found the animal I want. Sorry, I'm totally sidetracked right now. These things are
all is
cool.
well. These bones aren't, they're not biting me or anything.
What's going on here, guys? This animal is chowing down on another animal. Maybe I want this one, because it looked like it was chowing down on the animal that I want. Holy cow. There's two of them. This one's dead, too. What's going on here? I think some of the animals are killing each other.
Yeah, they do that.
Murderer. Oh, yeah, here it is. I'm gonna give you food. You're gonna enjoy it. Come on. Don't kill me. This thing doesn't want to be my friend. I'm very angry. I'm distraught. Oh, man.
I'll spawn my animals here. I've got a few that are really interesting.
I want to figure out how to capture the eggs.
I've got one that looks like just like a little hyena with spikes. It's okay. I've got a huge thing that looks like a stegosaurus. And then I've got this weird looking two-legged giant monstrosity with a big head.
Oh, man. Where's my dinosaur? I just want a dinosaur. That's all I want out of this game. But, oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the one. Go away. You're next. Hi. Here, eat the food. Eat the food. Collect eggs. Yes. And now my inventory's full. That's okay.
My creature's legs are long enough it can walk in the water.
Nice. It's so creature pellets. Where are the eggs? I'm blind. I don't see my eggs. I have a void egg, but I've already had that. Oh no. I didn't collect the eggs because I had no room.
Oh,
How
that's sad.
Stupid of me. Meaty chunks? I don't need those.
That's very sad. Meaty chunks are actually how you make the mystery meats too. Or that, or you just farm Mordite.
Yeah, I've got creature pellets. Which I think will suffice. What else can I get rid of? Where's my starship? Too far away. Creature. Oops. That was the wrong button. Alright, collect eggs. Nice. And it worked that time. Okay, so I have 2 eggs. I thought you were able to control these creatures. What am I doing wrong? Checking in, Bradford, what's up? I have a dinosaur. Yeah. I've collected the eggs.
Naturally.
And now I'm riding my dinosaur to our destination. So if you got a half hour. Oh man, this thing is very slow. I don't know if I want this dinosaur. What is that thing? Is that you? Yeah, that is you.
Yeah, that's me.
See the dead ones though? I didn't kill these. Redford, what are you doing tonight? What's going on? Talk to us. Talk to us. How are you? I bet you'd never guess what game we're playing.
It's Minecraft.
Yeah, it's the new update, right?
That's it. I put large guns on this creature. It seems appropriate.
Sorry, animal. This thing tells us we need to go this way. Yep. This thing is very slow. Oh, what? Is that yours? Okay. How did you get that here?
I summoned it in.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to show me up, I see. It'd be much cooler if the guns worked.
I know, wouldn't that? Because, like, this is pretty intimidating.
Oh, I'm trying to die here. Hold on, yeah, let's get the hazard protection. Says I still need to go left. Well, I'll bet that's copper over there. Yep. Alright, well, that was fun. So if you have pets, you have created the advanced fate, is that what you're saying? That's a lot of copper.
No, well, you can just get pets without the advanced bait, I think. It must just be for the flying ones.
Okay. Oh, so that's why it's advanced. Got it. Alright. Starship has a couple slots open. Why don't we go ahead and throw those over there. Launch fuel? I definitely don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. Alright, I'm almost done being distracted, I swear. Oops. Sorry, animal. I shot you in the face. is one of the largest copper deposits I've ever seen. Oh, and I need to recharge. Alright, so where's our buried treasure?
Let me scan for the next one. Sorry, I had to summon my freighter in. I didn't have any sodium and my exosuit was like dying.
Well, that's something you gotta pay attention to. Just kidding. I was doing the same thing. Alright. 265 copper, that's not bad.
I'm gonna fly closer. I found the direction our target's in, but I'm too far away to pinpoint it. So I'm gonna fly in a little closer, and I'll try and mark it for us.
Cool. I am about to jump in my boat and sail on over. This is kind of a cool little planet.
No, we're still too far off. I think we gotta go farther. Hold on, let me make sure my right mission is selected.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it is. I collected all the bones in the one near us, so we have to go quite a ways, I think.
2 week for distance estimate.
Yeah, it's a ways then.
So can you have the alligator sharks for pets?
I'm not sure.
'Cause-
You mean the things in the water?
Yeah,
I am not sure about that.
because I would love to figure out how to make one of those alligator sharks very large. And then let it loose. Yeah, you gonna land on that?
I landed on the floating planet.
Nice. Alright. Oh, look at that, more copper.
There it is, found it. It's about 700 units directly to our right.
Cool, got it. Oh, that's not what I tried to do.
I dropped one of those beacons for you.
Toxic protection falling.
On my way. Yeah, let me have that. Thank you.
Are you riding your dinosaur over here?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm running.
So
Slowly.
You're running.
I'm running.
All right, I'll unearth them slowly.
Oh,
So that
goodness.
you have something to do when you
I,
get here.
I thought you were on your little ship island still.
No way, I got back in and flew over here.
I see your ship now. I see what is going on here. But you know what? I'm being environmentally conscious by not using up all of my launch thruster fuel. Target in range. Oh, Cool. Very cool. Alright. I guess I need my other thing.
So this does use a lot of inventory space, which is interesting.
Oh, do they?
They do, but I did bring my freighter into orbit, so.
Ugh. Yeah. Let me see what I got. I think I'm full again. I'm always full. Because I do things. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any room there. So one thing, I don't know if you knew this, but I haven't been... how do I say it? I haven't been getting all the free spaces unlocked in my suit inventory.
Same. I didn't know for a long time that you just go to the exosuit vendor.
Yeah.
And
just
buy a slot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Nah, I know the feeling. I've missed out. I would have full inventory and tech slot if I'd done that in every system I've visited. Before we leave, let's do it in this system.
Yes.
This is our first time.
Very enough. So, when we uncover these bones, how many slots do they take?
Each one takes one slot.
Oh, okay. I hear that.
Sometimes you'll get a rare one, which is worth a lot.
My train gun doesn't want to.
Which is great because, like, that's the best part about this mission is that it's really easy. There's no combat, and well, some of these bones are worth like almost 1 million credits.
Okay, I'm getting rid of silicate powder and
Howdy, how you doing?
pellets.
Oh man, thanks, Wicked. Is that UCK?
Hey, what's up? Welcome back.
Cheers.
Good to see you.
Howdy. I like that as a greeting. That's a good greeting.
That is a good greeting. How are you doing? How are you doing this evening? Here we are. We're back at it. I haven't made much headway, but we're, we're having fun.
Oh wow, you like dug all around them.
My,
Just walk up to it and push E.
that's all I gotta do?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Inventory's full.
That's why I was surprised you like dug all around them. I just dig to it and then press E.
You know, you're one of those people that don't share the secrets.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Oh, and you can't stack them. That's awesome. So
no, that's why I said each one takes one slot.
Yeah. So we're on a mission from the anomaly to pick up some old ancient bones. So yeah, we're pretty much Tomb Raiders, you could say. Yeah, I know the game looks a little bit different than the one that you might have thought we were playing, but this is Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomb Raider.
And yes, Lara Croft is right here. But as you can see, she's in the spacesuit, so that's why she looks a little bit different. Yeah, my inventory's full. I gotta get out of here and sell stuff.
Okay.
How much time in game? Well, total, all time, I'm only like... Yeah, morning, no, it's night. I'll be honest, man, I'm like probably 55 hours into this character and maybe 60 or 70 hours total, all in this game. So, yeah. Not a lot, but that's okay because I am having a good time. And what is this guy doing? That. Freaky. I found my pet.
Oh, you found a pet.
This is what I want. I want this pet. Okay, it looks like a cross between... Alright, which aliens was it? Which aliens was the one where it was like half human DNA?
What?
Like half Ripley's DNA? Because she was the mother? And then...
Oh.
And then the alien?
Yeah, Alien vs. Predator or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's a cross
Promethean.
between that and like T-Rex.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I do need
Yes.
exosuit slots, and Freaky and I were just talking about this. We are late bloomers in this
Yep.
game, and we recently learned that that's what you got to do every time you visit a new system. Go directly to the station and purchase a new slot. And yeah, we haven't been doing that, so it's one way we make the game more challenging for us. Yeah.
I did do that during
cool
my
with that.
expedition. So the latest expedition I bought a suit slot every system I went to, and by the end of the expedition, I had maxed out my entire tech and storage space, and I was
Yeah.
working on my cargo.
Yeah. Now, see, Thanks Wicked, I know it doesn't have this problem, but when I get done with the expeditions, it was a little bit depressing because I had to go away from my super awesome maxed out character to, well, Laura Croft here. But she's
Yeah.
cool. She's cool.
Toxic protection.
My normal save has an amazing base, and I have a couple really cool ships, but my first expedition has an S-class maxed out exotic ship, and my second expedition has like the best freighter ever. So, yeah, it's kind of sad that I can't take those things back to my normal save, but that's okay.
Yeah, and other than the Normandy, I gotta be honest, I thought that the payout, like we were just talking earlier, I thought the payout was light.
Signal transmission module located.
Signal broadcast located. What you talking about?
Yeah, so the next part of the mission, I had to scan for a contact. We have to deliver bones to one of the contact.
Okay.
So I just scanned for the contact, so they should be around somewhere.
This thing. This thing is... Wow. Oh my gosh. So these are disgusting. So this must have been what I saw. The one I saw had a... like a horn or something. That's cool.
Slots in suit inventory.
You shush. Oh yeah, and the expedition saved and keep playing on that one. I think that would be fun, just to tool around. But I'm kind of like into this character, so to speak. So I'm trying to. Well, let's just say, thanks, Wicked. I'm glad that you did not see. I'm glad you didn't see my base because it's pretty terrible. This thing looks like it's attacking the other lizards.
I think my only reason I
did.
didn't continue playing the first expedition is because there were too many people, and it would have taken an insane amount of hyperfuel and a very long time to get away from people.
Yeah.
What I like about this save is I have a beautiful system in the middle of nowhere that nobody will ever ruin. So it's pretty nice.
So this thing that I said that I wanted as a pet just killed one of the other creatures here. Oh man, and the other animals are eating off of the dead bodies. This is the circle of life, friends.
So I think that's something relatively new too. When I first started playing, I don't remember seeing all that happen.
And it doesn't show it as a threat to me. Oh, they're going at it. I guess. What's going on here? Yeah, he's trying to eat these. No judge, not playing. Where'd he go? Here we go. I'm sorry, I'm just really interested in watching this one creature eat the other one now. Look, he's going after it. I'm totally distracted.
You're good. I'm basically just scanning stuff while I wait.
Oh, he's taking forever. All right. There's the other coordinate, but you know what? I'm going to head towards this thing. It's called my boat. And it's going to fly me over to the next one rather than run like I did on this one. Because it's taking a long time. A long time. What do I got here? Oh, yeah, let's do that. May as well pick these up. ones I missed from last time. Alright. There was copper, is that it? I did plant. You can call the ship to you. Oh, that's a good plan. Why didn't I think of that? Holy cow! That's a lot of copper. I gotta take this copper. Alright.
Uh-oh. I have, I wouldn't say a lot, but I have a decent amount if you want some, but... Do you want me to just hand the bones over? I can keep scanning a few things.
As long... I think it's just saying that my inventory's full because it's trying to give me silicate powder, which I don't care about. Yeah, I'm good. I'm still getting all the copper. You don't understand. The copper deposits right here are massive.
Oh, hey, if you make your... also, quick note for you, you probably don't know this. If you make your terrain manipulator the smallest radius, it will give you the most copper, because the terrain manipulator gives you the amount of copper per section destroyed. So the smaller section destroyed will still give you 1 copper, and a large section destroyed will give you 1 copper. So the smaller you make your terrain manipulator, the more copper that you'll get out of a deposit. Just as an FYI.
I don't know how to do that. Like, I think I have one setting.
Hold on. How do I switch to mine?
Like, I can flatten stuff. I can do a few other things, but,
I think it's R and T. So go to the mine, and then R makes it smaller, and T makes it bigger. Make sure.
Oh,
it's
yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm always on the...
Okay, good.
I did not know that,
though.
That's
That'll
good to
give
know.
you the most material. But if you're trying to clear the most ground and use the least amount of silicate powder,
Yeah.
then you want the big one.
Okay.
Because that'll clear the most ground per silicate powder you use.
So, RT, yeah. Okay, well,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Wicked.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the keys myself. I had to pull up the train manipulator and, like,
Yeah.
give it a test.
So, Wicked, have you completed Expedition 2, or did you complete Expedition 2, I should say? I'm curious about other people's experiences with the expeditions. The Expedition 2 is the only one that I did complete. I didn't complete the first one. So, yeah, there's that. But I enjoyed Expedition 2, and enough that I'm going to definitely do the third one when it comes out. But for now...
Yeah, I'm super bummed about not doing Expedition 1. Like, I'm really kicking myself over it.
3 times
actually.
each. Nice. Okay, so you got a few hours into this game. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Holy moly. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's cool. So did you get the golden vector more than once, or do you only get it one time? And then, so if you get it multiple times, can you just go cash it out and scrap it, or how do you, or did you do different accounts? How'd you work that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so different
PS4,
accounts.
PS5, and PC. Nice. I bet Expedition 1, that probably took a while to do 3 times. The second one was pretty quick. I had some trouble with trying to find those stupid... you had to find, like, 1 pilot in distress and 1 abandoned ship and, like, 1 other kind of ruin. And that was a pain for me because I was trying to find the pilot in need, and I went to the anomaly to do the pilot in need
Nice.
mission, and of course there's like no pilot in need mission.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So 1 vector across accounts. Okay, that works. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm kind of wondering where they're going to go. So like we were talking before, Freaky, the shout out, throwing the Normandy in there, if that's a precursor of things to come and not just, a shout out only, or if like they're going to add more stuff to the game like that. Like I heard already that they're going to use, was it freighters in battle or freighter battles or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Biscuit was saying, I don't know where he got that info from.
It was probably for me because I found an article on it and I sent it to
Okay.
him.
I think,
But
yeah,
I'm a
he
little fuzzy on the details.
was telling me that
5 vectors.
supposedly, according to whatever his source is, there's apparently going to be, freighters in battle, and then also the ability to actually, like, pulse your freighter around the system and, like, pilot it.
Yes.
The way you pilot a ship.
Exactly. Actually, I'll bet you I posted that story that I found in our No Man's Sky Discord somewhere. It was a while ago there. It was before Expedition 2 came out, so.
I'll take a peek in there then. Hey, as an FYI, I went ahead and turned in the bones.
You should have,
I-
because
Yeah. So I think we can go back to the anomaly whenever you're ready. At least I can. You'll have to check your mission, but I think yours should be done too.
I appreciate you. Hey, seriously though, this copper deposit is the largest I've ever seen.
Yeah, I found the other day there was like I went to a planet to set up. I'm trying to make an activated Indian farm, but every planet I go to is just like an absolute disaster to try and set one up on. Anyway, eventually I'll find a good one. But
Yeah.
I found like the largest activated Indian deposit I'd ever seen. Or Indian deposit, I guess. It is insane.
Alright, so Wicked's saying that the rumor is the Expedition 3 is going to have an exotic ship to start off with, and then there's going to be a golden freighter that you can get.
Oh, now that would be cool.
Yeah, I would hope that it's a decent sized expedition for that then. You know? But that could be pretty cool. It's good. You know, I did a lot of different things that I haven't done in the normal game mode. So, doing the expeditions was good because, you know, when you get into a groove and, like, you're used to doing certain things. Like, I've learned 2 new things so far just in this one game, you know, playing with different people, like the RT and the
Yeah.
pets and stuff like that.
I really like the uniqueness, how they made it not like the game. So when you're doing an expedition, you're doing different things. You start out and you have a bunch of stuff here, but then they're having you do stuff that you maybe never would have done in the original game. And then the last one, you had to go and collect that weird item and like decrypt the next thing you had to do, and it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
More puzzles and stuff like that would be really neat.
I'm sure everybody's just loving watching me slowly mine this copper deposit over the like last 5 minutes. But I refuse to leave until it's gone. I'm not a quitter.
Help.
You can help. There's plenty here to go around.
Yeah, I'll help with the photon cannon on my ship.
Yeah. Just wait till you see the crater that I've made. I don't think you understand.
Yeah, I was trying to shoot at it with the photon crater, but I didn't want to accidentally kill you.
I've had worse happen. I think I'm almost done. There should be a reward at the end of this.
I'll grab the little pieces that are still floating around.
Thanks, Wicked. Thanks for following. Hey, we'll throw in some actual like humorous and entertaining content later. Oh man, I burned through so much. Just trying to do this, but anyway, yeah, we had a lot of fun. Yeah, so I think last time we played Wicked, Sergeant Biscuit, he was on, and we were just running around, and you hooked me up with a ton of loot, which I still have a bunch of. So thank you for that, because
Oh, nice.
man. Oh yeah. So we were just running around and following these guys. I was anyways. And then next thing you know, he's just like dumps a whole bunch of loot on me. And at the time, I didn't even know that you could like transfer from person to person. So I was just like, oh wow, it's more money than I've ever seen in the game. I can go buy my own space station now. So yeah, it was good. But anyway,
That's pretty cool.
that is a. You don't understand. This crater was also like a lollipop, and on the top. It was big. I'm impressed with myself. Okay, I got 2,140 copper out of that deal.
Oh, one more. I just mined another here. I'll give this one to you as well.
No, I'm good. It's not about the need of the copper. It's about the accomplishment, I think. Anyway, what are we doing? Return to the space anomaly. Fine. It's probably a good idea because I need to offload some stuff. And then come back and get these dinosaurs.
Indeed. Let's hit the space station before we go to the anomaly so we get the exosuit upgrade.
Deal. Deal. Did you notice the name of my ship is called the Raging Boar? Do you know that? You didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Because I name my own ships. Alright. Oh, if you do not put down a base, you cannot come down to the spot. Hey, Freaky. I will catch up. Good call.
Oh,
so,
right.
And yeah, so Wicked in the expedition, that was my biggest failure. And the reason I got into so much trouble is because, and I didn't know this, but I didn't put down a base at the beginning, which, as you know from completing it, towards the very end, you need to basically warp back to where you started from, and then a few warps away is your destination. I didn't do that, so I basically backtracked the whole way from the reaches all the way back to where I started from. And had I thrown down a base computer,
You couldn't go to space stations and warp from space station to space station?
I don't think.
If you've been to a space station, you can warp back to it.
Well, you know what? It was my journey. Okay.
Interesting. I didn't actually know that the end of Expedition 2 was near the beginning. I had no idea, because the way I did it, I was trying to complete some of the tasks, like finding 10 systems. So I just started warping around like crazy, and then near the end, it just happened to be nearby where I was. That's really funny. Oh, the space station looks cool. There's like a new thing in the back of it, like a big eyeball that looks at you.
Mines. Mines now. You sent me a whisper. Alright. You know what? It's all gonna work out. In case you guys didn't know that. So, do you have a flying pet now, Wicked? And what is it? Because I'm sure you already have it. It's only been out. Oh, yeah, I did that. It's only been out, what, just today, I think? Prism came out, or was it yesterday?
It was yesterday, because
It was yesterday.
yesterday's when my computer arrived as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I didn't even get on my computer yesterday. That's okay.
Oh yeah, this brand new thing is so sweet. I love it.
What's your brand new thing? Tell me about it. What color is it, first of all? Is it teal?
The computer. I have it set to purple and teal for the RGB colors.
Yeah.
So the graphics card and then my upper case lights, there's like an LED strip at the top, are purple. And then the RAM and the LEDs in the back are teal.
My RAM doesn't have LEDs.
Yeah, I got the RAM with LEDs because I didn't do the fans with LEDs. The front fans,
Okay.
like, you can't really see anyway.
Yeah.
Because the front of the case it's like plastic.
Yep.
Or metal, I mean.
Okay,
But the back
yeah.
and the back's just the exhaust fan. But I didn't really want to light up a fan. I don't like that as much.
You have a blood bubble, so with the shark head, it looks like bubble is chumming the water. Okay. Beetle and a moth. Oh, so Wicked, alright. Question for you. You're the resident expert, and so I'm gonna have questions for you. It was on Expeditions, actually. I was in the part where you gotta go underwater. And there were these, like alligator sharks or crocodile sharks. Pick one. And they were pretty cool. So it came to eat me and I killed it, but I was thinking, if it's a predator, probably can't make it a pet, right?
No, you can. I got something that tries to eat. When I found it, it was aggressive towards me, and I was able to feed it creature pellets, and it's now one of my pets.
So I'm hoping there's a chance that I can make the alligator shark a pet, and then after that, grab some eggs and make gargantuan, giant alligator sharks.
A
do you think
giant
about
aggressive
that?
alligator shark.
Yes.
Great idea.
It is a great idea.
And then you can infest the waters on Sergeant Biscuit's planet with them, because he has that huge underwater base.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Without telling him, I'll do it.
Yeah, of course, naturally, you can't tell him.
Nope.
Hey, do you want me to give you some of these bones so that you can get some of this money? Because I have, like, a lot of bones on me, and they're all worth a lot of money.
I'm pretty good, actually.
Or I could sell them and then give you some money. Can you give players money?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
yeah,
is
you
it,
can.
is it money or just stuff that's worth money?
Yeah, I don't know if I can give you money.
Lame.
I could purchase something that's worth a lot of money, and then give that to you.
Yeah. All right. So, is there anything I can do here right now to make my ship better? Elements or stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't just hand over cash, but you can give things that are worth a lot of cash. I don't think that I have any upgrade modules. No.
I mean, I have like a little under about 4 million units in bones on me. So
That's pretty cool.
if you'd like some of them, let me know.
What are you doing over there? Spying on you. Who are you talking to? Huh? That your conspirator? It's my ship now. Oh, I just fell down. That's dumb. Alright. Back to the anomaly, or...
Okay. Do you want some bones, or do you want me to sell them?
No, you're good. Go ahead and sell them off if you need to.
Okay. I'll sell them off, because I have no room in my inventory right now.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Thank you, back. That's fine.
And then I'll meet you at the anomaly.
That sounds good. Yeah, I gotta sell some stuff off too, so. Alright. Sell it all. Sell everything. Man. Case in point, Wicked, the void eggs that made it my way, like, I still haven't done anything with them. I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but there they are, so. Yeah. It is
Yeah, I
what it
had
is.
79 million credits. I now have 84 million. So that was a pretty good haul of ancient bones.
Nice. $257,000 in copper. See, I think the bones were a better profit.
Yeah, just a little.
Hey, I had fun. Oh man, I didn't
And
want to talk
actually,
to this
that
guy.
mission's super easy because no one will fight you. You have to just move around a little bit, but they're easy to get from the anomaly, and it will give you a lot of money as long as you have inventory space. The other one that does really well is the pyro ones, because it's really easy, and you'll get like a lot of lenium. And the other one,
The eggs I should put in my storage at my base. Is that what you're saying? Oops, sorry. What about these eggs? I want to hatch these eggs later. Let's get rid of that though. Let's get rid of.
you're getting one of those living ships, huh?
Well, yeah, I have the eggs. So I figured I may as well, right? That's the whole point.
I know people swear by it, but I just think it's the ugliest ship in the game. And I just can't bring myself to own one.
Yeah. We got own one. I mean, warrior freighter. Yeah, good call. All right. Let's go do some hero stuff. Let's go be heroes. What do you think? Ooh, don't step on me. What kind of ship are you? Yeah. Nothing good. I think you gotta own them at least once, just to say you did. Alright, are you at the anomaly?
I am. Just finished the mission.
Wood. Cool. Alright, so we need to go to another system, right?
What's that, to leave? No, you can just leave. Once you warp out of the anomaly, once you leave the anomaly, after returning to it, it'll warp you back to wherever you were.
That might be a good rule of thumb, Wicked. I'm definitely not trying to get anybody hurt. So maybe we should just go on an adventure and see what happens.
Sure thing.
Oh, what am I doing? I can't walk. That ship's kind of cool too. Alright. So. You find anything good over here? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I already have that. I have fireworks, by the way. I'm not sure how cool
Yeah.
that is. But...
I've got a few. I've never set any of them off yet, but...
Oh yeah, when stuff hits the fan, being a hero is definitely not what I like to see people doing. Because they usually get hurt, and then they draw other people in, trying to save them, and they end up getting hurt instead. Alright. Alliance of Galactic Travelers decal. Are you picking up an echo at all? For some reason, that echo that went away, I'm hearing it again.
My phone actually died watching the Twitch stream, so I'm restarting it. But I will let you know if I hear one.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Is there anything in here that I need? I don't think so. Toadstool, a mud hut. Looks like what's an organic decoration? Bewitching cactus.
The names of some of them are great.
Yeah. Ancient conifer, aka pine tree, Douglas fir, something of the sort. Curious fauna banner. Some of the stuff's kind of cool. Anyway, all right, what's next? I think we should aim to gain money so that we can start filling out our exosuit inventory.
I like that. an activated indium farm is one good way to gain money.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see what. Look at. Oh, complete mission.
Units received.
Oh, cool. You know what? I just got some money for that as well. Not nearly as many, but that was cool. All right. Rescue a stranded life form. Tame wild creatures. Excuse me. Whew. So do you want to do any more missions, or do you want to just travel in the around the galaxy? We could do missions while we travel around the galaxy and gain bigger exosuit inventory slots.
yeah, we could warp around a little and just try and fill out the exosuits a little bit. I definitely need to do that. I don't know how many units that you have. I have a decent amount. I could probably do that a little bit before I run out of money.
Yeah. All right.
Worst case, I could sell one of my ships and keep going.
Oh,
I definitely don't
I
have
will
six.
help you. I think so.
We could fix your ships too, and then you could sell them and get money, and then we could go to our exosuits. So I've got 84 million credits, so I'm fine. I can buy a few slots, but I don't know how many you have. But if you want, I will help you fix your ships up.
Yeah, no, I've actually got more money than I should have, to be honest. I've just been not spending it, I guess. I'm frugal. Frugal.
Frugal's good to be.
Cheap. Frugal. Whatever. All right. Let's mount up and get out of here. Let's go find a 3-star system and go meet the neighbors. You know what I mean?
I would agree.
All right. So Euclid Galaxy here. I think the only way to discoveries. No, that's not it. Yeah, never mind. Don't mind me. Don't watch my screen.
Oddly enough, your system, I don't think I've bought the exosuit upgrade from your system either. So I'm going to do that real quick.
Oh, you're heading to mine?
Well, yes, because when I leave the anomaly, it drops me back in your system, because that's where I entered the anomaly the first time. I joined in on your game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be there shortly. Oh, there's a battle detected. I think this is where I could get an S-class freighter, right?
Potentially, yes.
I forget how to do this. Destroyed pirates to save the fleet. Oh, they're shooting at me.
Yeah, so
aren't you supposed to land on the freighter and then scan it or something?
No, you want to you want to go to the space station, land and save, and then you want to go check out the freighter.
All right.
And then scan, or then go defeat the pirates, then land on the
here
freighter,
we go.
scan it, and then if it's not the class you want, then reload the save. But we are in multiplayer, so just make sure when you exit your ship, it's not going to save. You're going to have to leave the multiplayer session with me. We can still talk, and we'll be in the same system. We just can't be in the same squad.
I forgot about that.
I don't think. We'll see. When you go to save, yeah, I just got out of my ship, and it said position not saved in multiplayer.
All right. This is gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I mean, you could.
I have a little baby freighter, so I need to upgrade. You know, whatever it is, I'm probably gonna take it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now all your stuff transfers. It didn't used to, but it does now, so that's really nice.
Okay, so here are the steps. Destroy. Alright, get out, then go to battle.
Well, hold up, make sure it saves. Did it say position saved, or did it say position not saved in multiplayer?
I'm good. It says restore point saved.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I think I'm good to go.
Yep, you're good to go then. Weird, I don't wonder why it didn't let me.
Alright. Doofuses. Doofus, that's my new word. Alright. Yep. Yes. Uh-huh. Been hailed by a passing freighter. The life form who placed the call seems distressed. Gesturing frantically, they seem in dire need of assistance. Absolutely. Absolutely. These poor pirates don't know what they have coming. I hope that's not the freighter. Anyway. Is that
Man,
not the
some
right
of these
fleet?
haulers are ugly.
No, that's the right fleet. Pretty sure. Okay.
The worst haulers are those ones that are like an S body, but it has no wings or tail.
I don't think this is the freighter fleet. Maybe it is. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Problem is that these pirates are cowards. They won't fight me. They won't fight me. Alright, what am I doing wrong?
I want the ability for the freighters. I want one of the updates to change the freighter base parts so that you can build 2- and 3-story sections in the interior. For instance, you could have like a big open section and a balcony. I think that would be super cool. I also would love it if you could open up to the hangar bay below, so you could have like
Oh, good point.
delete the floor and part of it and look down into the hangar bay. That'd be really neat.
Yeah, so do you know what level system we're in?
No, I can probably find out though, I think.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah, we're in a conflict level medium system.
So it's not going to be an S.
Economy. It's not going to be an S.
I don't think so. But conflict level medium, but not a 3-star system?
No. Well, it's a mining economy and it's balanced. No, I don't think so. I think balanced is
Oh, there it
star.
is. Come here, little buddy. Come here. One more. It did not end well for him.
Yeah, mine's a... So my system is a flourishing economy with conflict level 1 because it's amazing.
Oh, wow! No hands.
Both mom, no hands.
Wow. I almost died. Journey milestone accomplished. Oh, destroyed 50 starships.
Hey, there you go.
Not bad. Hey, alright. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, I think I'm available to... Freighter. It's a C-class freighter. I don't think I want it. Right?
I
Am I
got
right?
very lucky. My first freighter encounter was A. I got very lucky.
What is this thing? Ooh, I like it.
Ooh.
Can I have all of these boats?
Hold on, I have a distress signal. A freighter is hailing me now.
Oh. Well then, it's a C-class as well, but that's a cool looking ship. I like it. Alright, anyway. Would reload autosave? Alright, freaky.
I believe you reload autosave, and then I believe you fly back out here, engage the pirates again.
Are we in a class 3 system though?
No, we're in economy class 2, and I believe it's economy class 2 and combat level 2.
So I think what we do is I reload my autosave, and then I don't come back. Because I think we need to be in a class 3. Reels Dan, what is going on? Biscuit raid. What's going on, guys? Oh, we're being raided by the biscuit wagon. Well,
Hey, there we go.
Jump to the new system. Yeah, we need to jump. All right.
We need to jump. Okay.
Raiders unite.
Raid Shadow Legend. I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome here. We're playing some No Man's Sky. Actually, I'm about to hit my reload point. Let's see. I think, which one do I need to hit? I think it's this one. Help me out, Wicked. What did I do wrong here?
Who knows?
Let's see. What time is it? So I think if I jump out and do the reload autosave at 21:32, that's the one where I was. My autosave?
You want the one when you were in the space station.
Got it. All right.
32 would have been about 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, we need to jump to a 3-1 system. So there you go. You can see I've got less than 70 hours into the game. Biscuits and Glory, welcome, welcome. How are you guys?
Biscuits and Glory.
So yeah, a lot of new faces on there. So in the raid, where are you guys coming from? Or I know where you're coming from, but what were you guys playing? I'm gonna guess Roblox. And Freaky, what do you think the what series do you think? What do you think?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
See, I don't know all of them. What's the one you're playing? Phantom
Forces, which is obviously the best one.
Obviously the best one. I don't think he was playing Phantom Forces. Do you know he has his own server now? I think he has multiple.
Oh really?
He's kind of a big deal. This is the biscuit wagon, okay? I should know this. He's got a lot of biscuits in that wagon, and they do great and amazing things. And we're happy to have you on the program.
The issue is that I've just happened to been a little preoccupied the last couple days, but
Dungeon Quest, you see? Biscuit time. Let's see them biscuits. Let's see them biscuits. There we go. Nice. Good one. Good one. Space rescue. I do not answer that call. I need to get out of here. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Freaky, are you with me? You're either with me
I'm in the
or against
now.
me.
Where'd you just warp to?
You know, I did my autosave, so I'm probably still in the same system. Let's see.
Oh, you left my party though, so I think you have to friend me again.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. You do answer it?
Aha, hold up. I did find a 3-star system though. It's 29 light years away.
29. That's it.
Called Ugoika X.
Are you sure about that? I don't know if you're pronouncing it correctly.
Probably not.
All right. So, gotta bounce, but I'll be back soon tomorrow. Well, I hope you're back tomorrow because you're on. No issue. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. We do appreciate that. That's awesome. Hopefully you like No Man's Sky. I know it's a little bit different from Dungeon Quest and Roblox. Did I get that right? Dungeon Quest? Is that what you guys are playing?
Whoa.
But yeah. So
just found a black hole.
Well, they are, out there. All right.
Whoa.
All right. Let's offer help. Okay? Let's see what's going on here.
So are you... You're trying to, You're back in that system? You're not in a different system?
No. It's Wanda. I'm looking for the ships now. because there's some bad fools in the neighborhood, and we gotta take them out. Oh, I can't navigate. Stop watching. Okay.
That's crazy. You had a black hole like 29 light years away from your system.
I can't even find the freighter. That's a problem.
Yes, that is a problem. Like you said, I think you have to be in a 3-star system, and you're not.
Yeah, there's a freighter over here. It's probably not what we want, though.
Oh, no way. So the system I'm in right now was discovered 5 years ago by somebody.
Well, you're a little bit late to the game. So...
Discovered 5 years ago by
Oh, wait.
Hoda.
Is this... Yes, this is my home base. We're back there now.
Yes.
Get an A or an S, you should take it. Okay. All right, we'll find out.
That's where we were. When we jumped out of the Nexus, we went to your home system. That's where you got in your space battle.
I think you should stop yelling at me.
I don't think I'm yelling. I could get angry if you like. No, this is super cool. I really want to go through this black hole. I've never been through a black hole in this game.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's part of the storyline too. So I don't know if it will be connected if you don't have that in your queue. But
Have you been through one?
no, it's on my to-do list.
Would you like to come go through one?
Yes, I need to kill some people first. And it won't take long because these pirates are weak, actually. So that's one thing that they need to work on is harder to defeat pirates, I think. Like maybe certain systems spawn, harder to defeat ships, maybe, or NPEs. No, he's trying to get away from me. I just shot the ship. That's probably not what I'm supposed to do. Alright, I think I'm done. Let's see. Yep, that was easy.
I tried to add you back to my game, but I couldn't. So I think you might have to warp to the system here.
Okay. Yeah, give me just a minute here. Blah, 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 blah. He's asking me to come check out his boat, and we will comply.
Alert. Navigational data received.
I am on the opposite end of the ship, though. Let's go over here without crashing. Destroyed 50 starships again. Here we go. Ouch. Don't crash. Yeah. I was gonna crash again. So this type of freighter is the one that I had in Expeditions, and it was really hard to land on at times. It would always crash me into it. And on more than one occasion, when I was warping towards it from like an off-site location, like the planet or something like that, it wouldn't stop me in time, and it would crash me into the inside of the ship. But it was a glitch, so I was just flying around inside the cavity of the ship and like crashing into the outside.
That's nice. That's good.
It was stupid. And this is another C-class. So there's that. Doggone it. Oh man.
But with any luck, the next expedition is class gold freighter. So, you know.
All right, Wicked, what do you think? What should we do here? Nice. Yeah, I think what I should do... I'm thinking here, because I don't want to lose the opportunity. Gosh, you want to know what I have right now? Let's see. I can't put my freighter here. Am I too close to the other one? Hold on. Is it because the other freighter's here already? What's going on here?
What is it?
I'm just trying to bring my freighter in to the system.
Oh, my freighter might be there. Is that messing it up?
I don't know. I can look in my inventory. Hold on, let's see one more time if I can get it in. Oh, there we go.
Navigational data received.
This is my boat. It's probably a C-class. That's funny, I don't even know. I'm just bumbling around through space. That's what I'm doing. Alright, yeah, so... Oh, it's a B class. Which, yeah, not bad. Not a lot going on for me. I got some busted ships. My good ship. My other good ship that I use is back there. The Bard of the Isomog. There it is. Yeah, I do have money, so it's all good. But yeah, here's my ship. Anyway, all right, Freaky, it's time. I feel like I've been neglected you long enough.
Oh, the black hole. Yes, of course.
I'm going back over to get my blue ship. All right. Now I just need to find you. Hmm. 180 million for an S-class. Okay, well there you go. How far away are you? This is
It's
probably
about 29 light years away. It's in a system. It's down from yours, kind of down. It's called Ugoica.
It's down.
Yeah. Ugoica space X.
Freighter slots, yeah. So if I was looking at the system that you're in, it would show your icon there, right?
No, because we're no longer in multiplayer.
Well, that's ridiculous.
When you reloaded your save, it kicked us out of the session.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. Dumb. Yeah, alright. I'm coming for you.
You found it?
Currently playing alone. Oh.
Oh, hey, there it is. I see you now. I see your icon now.
Cool.
So you should see mine.
Jeez, what time is it?
No.
Time flies when you're doing awesome
Having
things. Alright, Freaky, where you at?
Do you see my icon at all? Oh, hey, I think you just loaded in. I'm
Yep.
gonna hit the space station first so I can upgrade my exosuit, and then I'm gonna go through the black hole.
Oh my gosh. That's totally logical.
Do you see the black hole? It's pretty crazy looking, isn't it?
Yeah, I ran into it on, like I was saying, on expeditions. The second expedition, when
Okay.
I was supposed to be doing other stuff, but I ran into it, and it's on one of my missions right now that I should be doing. 48 hours at one time.
All right, here we go. We're entering the space station.
That's a long time to play anything or do anything, for that matter. So Thanks. You see how,
Nice hauler. I like this one.
I thought I took off in my blue ship. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I've heard that ships get damaged when you go through the black hole, so we'll see.
That's not what I was trying to do.
There we go, another slot.
Alright, well, are you ready for this?
I am very ready for this.
Well, yeah, that's what I want. Okay.
We gotta look at this hauler though. See if we want to buy it first. It's orange. Oh, never mind. I don't like the neck. I like to look at ships that land to determine if I'm going to buy them.
Alright, anyway.
All right, here we go. Let's go check out the black hole. Black hole, here we come.
Nope, I missed. Alright, did you go through yet?
I'm on my way towards it. I was getting some tritium.
Alright, here we go. Event horizon for me. Bam. Is that an inside joke?
Oh,
Wicked?
that's cool. That is super cool. Oh, whoa. This is kind of a neat system. Here we go.
Technology offline.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, we traveled 900,000 light years?
That's it.
Holy moly.
Unmapped. Okay, well now what?
Now we're on like the other side of the Euclid. Actually, we're really close to my home planet now. Based on the map of the Euclid galaxy. I'm a little farther up than this, but
Yeah.
that's super funny.
Well, let's go down and take a look. I'm thinking, is there any islands? Maybe not. Little peninsula down here, though.
Whoa, this planet is endless morass, whatever that means.
Yeah. There are islands everywhere. This looks as good as any. All right, we
Sorry,
made
needed
it.
needed a bunch of tritium. Oh, that's a really pretty planet.
It's very yellow and blue.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
That's an extreme sentinel planet.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Oh, there is a space station we can buy our upgrades at, though?
I'm about to tango with the sentinels. Go away. You guys are so annoying. These are some cool looking trees, though. I was trying. Did he just
Did I get him?
Oh, nice. Oh, he's still running around. That's funny, though.
Oh. I tried.
Good. I've hid behind a rock before from them, and it worked. It was pretty cool. All right.
Technology recharge.
Got a little puddle here. Oh, ouch!
What is that thing? I just saw like an octopus reach up and grab you.
Yeah, I don't know if it was this thing or the octopus,
Oh.
but I'm gonna go check that out again.
Oh, look, it has fur now. Cool. I know that update supposedly added fur, so that's cool.
That was a pretty big octopus to just jump out and get me, and now it doesn't exist. So that's interesting.
Ow,
Oh.
it just hurt me. Oh, there it is.
Find it?
Uh-oh, more creatures.
Oh, I don't think that one's your friend.
No, it's not.
It's also not alive anymore, so...
That's unfortunate. I didn't want to have to come here and, you know, shoot everything. Oh, there's
So this thing right here?
Yeah,
be-
that thing.
Hi. Will you be my friend? So this is the one that I need the, I don't have any food. That could be my new pet. But it looks ugly. There it is. Gotcha.
I'm tr- I'm trying to scan that octopus thing, but it doesn't stay visible long enough.
Oh yeah, I just shot it too, by the way, so I don't think it's coming back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay, I've got a friendly.
All good.
What else we got? Anything cool? Oh, they're a goner. They're a goner. Huh. I mean, this isn't a bad planet, but I don't know if I'd want to live here.
Yeah, it's a pretty planet, but too much sentinel activity.
Yeah. Howdy. I wonder. Oh, Gravitino balls. Those are good to have.
We could grab them, but the sentinels are going to be angry at us.
Oh yeah, they don't like that.
Oh yeah, and we have to go get our exosuit upgrade for this system too.
So what do you suppose? Exfoliating. That's what this plant is. It's exfoliating. Is it due to the salt? We don't know.
Units received.
Find anything good?
There's one of those like sulfide things out there.
What just happened? There it is. Oh, the jellyfish. Okay.
Units received.
So there are two kinds of jellyfish,
Ooh, okay.
just so you know.
Well then. Let's see, I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go get that other exosuit. I am happy my exosuit is coming along nicely, so I'd like to keep it going here.
Yeah. And get away with me.
I was debating shooting this sentinel drone with my shotgun, but...
Explosive magma. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, we're, I think we're about done. We should, I'm gonna head on back to the ship. Do a restore, or excuse me, a save point, and, probably call that a good night.
Indeed. Oh, here come more sentinels.
Good. Should we go out with a bang, so to speak? I think that's a good idea. All right.
Oh, this is fun. I like fighting sentinels.
Oops. Hey, I killed you. Get out of here. Let's see here. Meaty chunks. Mordite. Yeah, why not?
Oh no! It got me.
That's not
I
very
got
nice.
too close. I got too close to the dog. that. I was trying to recharge my shields and I didn't have any batteries with them.
Nice.
I whipped out the plasma launcher. I got tired. Dying.
Sentinel walker detected. Uh-oh. Where are you at?
By my ship, kinda.
Where did I go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah, where's the best place to shoot this thing?
So it has armor you have to shoot off first.
Oh, all these things are shooting at me. Well then. Wow. Oh. My inventory's full. Come on, I'm getting hit by plants too.
One. I didn't know we were gonna get a second one.
Yeah, neither did I.
Bail. We might have to bail. I don't know if we can fight two of these things.
Oh yeah. Oh man. They don't really get that good a loot either.
You know, the loot's not great. The walker brains are kind of useful, but... There it is.
There you go. Oh, there's another one. So this just gets repetitive. Like, how do you get to level 5 and then, like, should we even be surviving this long? Kind of my question. Yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of a good point. Like, I feel like there should be an end to it, or something where it shouldn't, you know, the loot should at least be worth it, right?
Yeah, so what is this, number 3?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just kind of repetitive. So you gotta shoot out the armor plating on the legs.
Also, it kind of just stood there and let us kill it too.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're level 5 now.
Oh yeah.
Warning. Sentinel walker detected.
What is going on? Oh, goody.
What is happening?
So what, level 5 is just more sentinels? Yeah, it's pretty lame. Ah. Yeah, and that's not what I wanted. Well, that's not what I was trying for either.
Technology recharge. Critical damage taken.
Alright, I don't think I can take any more hits. And in times like these, there's only one thing to do.
I like your style. Arm the rocket launcher.
Alright, here we go. So this is the game glitch. They seem to not be here, but you know they're here.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I was just about to say, did they disappear?
There are 3 slots in ship inventory.
Alright.
Well, I guess to outer space we can fight the frigate. That at least does have an end.
All right. Oh, I'm going to do a quick save. And then, here we go.
Yeah, they were actually right behind your ship then.
Hostile scan detected.
Hostile scan.
Actually, yeah, we can stay by my freighter, and you can warp yours in too to help with the fight.
Yeah.
Hostile ships approaching.
Player's freighter already present.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's already here.
Okay.
But I have a couple combat frigates, so they should help. They should deploy drones here in a second.
Oh. Is that your ship? Or what's going on? Oh, I don't think I've been to the space station yet, have I?
Hostile scan detected.
No, we have not, so we need to both go,
Yeah.
and then we can get our... What do you call it?
Extra slot.
Yeah, exactly.
Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah. Hostile ships are taking too long. Well, apparently I outrun them, so we're just going to go back to the space station and get our extra inventory slot. We're going to call it a night. Everything's going to be great.
Oh, you're taking some damage?
No, I'm at the station. I'm good. Good to go. But I had a fun evening.
Indeed. I'm hyperspacing. Hopefully I get to the station in time.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, sorry I drug us into combat at the end there. I was actually just running and I ran right underneath a Sentinel drone and it scanned me and started firing at me.
Yeah. Dumb. Yeah. Well, everyone. There goes Freaky. Let's go get his Kool-Aid. I had a good night. Was that fun for you, I assume?
Yeah, it was nice. And I'm also playing on my new system and it's awesome. So I love it. It was a good night.
Yeah, it was good. I'm a little bit jealous, but I mean, I can't be too jealous because I do have a new ship myself. That is odd. And a ship just came in that looks similar to mine. Oh, not this one though. My blue ship. Anyway.
Oh yeah, this one's cool.
What kind of ship is that? That's C-class. You don't want it. Don't want it. Anyway, yeah, it was good. So, yeah, had a good time. What are you playing on Saturday, or have you figured that out yet?
I really kind of want to play No Man's Sky.
Heck yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what we'll do, but either that or maybe I'll download another game. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
This is the only game I have on this computer right now.
Well, I wonder if I got some new ones. I remember. No, I don't. I don't have any dance moves. Nope, none here. Anyway, yeah, good games. We'll have to find out a more methodical approach to the next adventure, maybe. Although I didn't mind this either. What did we get? 3 or 4 new inventory slots?
Yeah, I got 4 because I got the one in your system too.
4, okay. Well, I call that a win.
Pretty good.
Call that a win. So, anyway. Well, it's good. Yeah, so folks, this is what we do. We just, we hang out for a couple hours and play some games. No Man's Sky is pretty popular on the channel. But we play a lot of other different stuff. Man, I mean, we played Fortnite one night. I would love to start playing some Apex Legends, although it might be kind of embarrassing getting crushed on here. But that is a thing.
I might have to look at getting it then.
Yeah. It's a good game. It's definitely the first-person shooter game, but the feel is just a bit different, you know? It's not your... well, and I don't mind playing Call of Duty either, but it's definitely a different feel. It's fun. Let's see, Roblox. Got some Roblox games that we play on here. D-Trace, he likes to play the more scary genre, I would say. And then, what's Packway's deal? Like, what's his niche?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he branches out every once in a while. I know he plays League of Legends on personal time, but I don't know if I've ever seen him play League of Legends on stream. So, yeah, I don't know.
And then War Thunder sometimes. And then there's a new game made by the same people who made War Thunder called Enlisted that I'd like to try.
I have heard about the game, but I haven't got into it. Let's see. Yeah, there's tons of cool stuff, but anyway, it's just about coming, hanging out, having a good time. If you let's see, throw out a couple of our links. If anybody's interested, jump in there. You should jump in our Discord if you're at all interested in No Man's Sky or any of the stuff that I just mentioned. I do know that we're going to try and create a Call of Duty team. I think Sergeant Biscuit's heading that up. The intent is to... Do you have a... Sorry. How did you get a pet in here?
Hit X like you're gonna spawn in your ship.
And you can just spawn your pet.
Yeah, go to your little...
I don't have any pets, so I can't spawn anything.
Although it is very noisy. Sorry about that.
No, it's good. Yeah, we're trying to put together some competition teams is the deal. We had some going, just got them off the ground, and then a whole bunch of our players mobbed. So they're deployed right now, and they won't be back for a while. So we're trying to get the things built up now, so that when they come back, that we have a bigger team or a bigger base for from the games, and see where it goes from there. So anyway, it was good hanging out with y'all. Have a good night, and Freaky, I think that's it for me. So thank you for jumping in.
Of course, it's been a pleasure, Storm. I enjoyed it very much so.
All right. Well, let's wrap that up here, and we'll call it a night. Have a good night.
Right on, live here, serve here, game here. See us after.